Hey you guys, I'm back with another video. I seem to be doing pretty good this week. So I just decided to keep it up until I can't keep it up. But yeah, today I have a few minutes to spare, and I really mean a few. But today's topic we're going to discuss, well, I don't really like this word too much, but it's pretty common, so I guess I'm gonna just go ahead and use it anyway. But like, don't be calling people this like in their face and stuff, because it's probably gonna you're gonna catch them hands, or they're gonna say something that you don't like. But um, the title of this video is probably gonna be, I might move some words around a little bit, but one second. The title of the video is gonna be called "Simp or Pimp." Why he's spinning the block. In this video, we're going to discuss the reasons why I feel like people decide to come back around whenever um, they've been gone for a specific amount of time. I'm going to use my whiteboard today, and we're going to get started. Before I get started, y'all check out my t-shirt. The lighting in my room is bad right now, but it says the sweet sound of childhood. And for all you guys who know what all of these letters stand for, you to go. Because yeah, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. I actually make sweaters. I have a hoodie shop. You guys can go check me out. The link is probably in the somewhere on this motherfucking page. It should say save time with Tori or something like that. And you can visit my Etsy shop where I got just well, I actually got more on my Etsy shop than I do my website, because I'm still building my website. I only have like maybe like 30% of the things that I have on Etsy, but it's a different selection. All of the stuff on Etsy, some of that stuff um I don't have on my website, and there's a whole bunch of shit on my website that I don't have on my Etsy. So, I would check both of them out, see, what's going on with that. But yeah, it's kind of cute. I created in like less than 5 minutes or whatever, but it's cute to me. I thought it was funny. But anyway, we finna get started on this video because my sister actually took my kids out to the park. It's cold as motherfucker out there, but they were getting bored in the house because today was like parent teacher conference day and they didn't go to school. So, everybody just sitting around the house looking crazy. But anyway, I decided to go ahead and do this before I step out, because I have to step out here in less than an hour. So let me just go ahead and get this going here. Don't know if the angle is right, but just listen to the sound of my voice and you be alright. Got my stick. I'm watching you. Anyway, simp or pimp, you guys. Let's just get started. Hopefully nobody gets offended. On my channel, I do a lot of cussing. I do a lot of keeping it real. So if you don't like profanity, if you want someone to baby you, coddle you, tell you some shit that's not going to work, if you want me to be all nicey nice, that ain't what the fuck we doing. Over here, we're going to keep it real. We're going to tell it. I'm talking to you like I would talk to my best friend if I had one. Like, we just gonna, this is Tough Love channel. Very, 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 probably one of the toughest channels you done seen. So, like, I got a really strong personality, so bear with me. Anyway, the number one reason, it didn't freeze. The number one reason is, I'm hoping my lighting's good, but it might not be. Do I need to write it bigger for you guys, for the ones in the back? Puss. No, I didn't cuss. I didn't say the whole goddamn word. I didn't say it. I'm not gonna say it because that's a little ratchet. You know, I do certain words I don't really like too much, and this and the other one for the man, like I don't really like that. But you know what? I'm gonna just keep it PG-13. I don't want to scare people off, but I'm blunt as hell. So like, this is what you can expect on my channel. This type of shit. Is that better, you guys? Or do I need to like go down a little bit more? Okay, let's okay. Cookies. Okay, we can stick with this. This is alright. Cookies. They're horny, goddammit. Like, I don't really know what else to say, but the number one reason why your man will return is because he wants some stuff. I almost said something else. You know, times get tough. Men are sexual creatures for some odd reason, and it's just human nature that they get this on a regular basis. Like, you can't, well, you can do what you want to do, but like the hormones take over, and then at that point, somebody's gonna give something to somebody, and if you ain't giving it up, they're gonna go get it somewhere else, and then when they relieve themselves, then whenever the feeling comes back, they're gonna go find some more of this. So like, just keep this in mind when they come back. They're whoever they was with before or left you for, or however that works. Obviously, they're not getting it over there anymore. Maybe they're into it, or broke up altogether, or something went wrong on the other end, and so now you're responsible for handing out cookies. This motherfucker ain't spoken weeks, days, months, sometimes years, and they pop up out of nowhere. What you doing? Don't you hate them what you doing text? Like, is that what we doing in 2025? Like, you can be ghost for how long and then come back and think this shit is okay? It's not okay. It's never okay to, no, you want me or not? Like, obviously not, because you can go months without seeing me and think that shit's okay. Is it okay? It ain't okay for me, but I'm asking you, like, is that okay? Do you want to spend months and shit by yourself? Do you want to spend birthdays and holidays and weekend nights by yourself eating ice cream and binge watching Netflix? Or do you want a person with you to spend time with you, to get to know you, to build a relationship? But yeah, when a man spin the block, this is going to be the top one. I'm sorry. I mean, they all count, but like this one right here is a big one. Don't get used because you're in love. Don't get used because you know, getting lonely and shit like that. Like, because they will gladly take this, whisper sweet nothing. Sometimes they ain't even got to do that. Like, they won't even feed you no bullshit. They just say just enough to put a smile on your face, just enough to get your panties to drop, just enough to get you back in that, mode that you were in before they left, type stuff. So yeah, men's hormones are something else. So they're going to want this even if they don't want you. Let me repeat myself. They're going to want that even though they don't want you. They will take this and ghost you again. Are we going to wait around and, like, is that what we're doing in 2025? Probably not. Okay, number 2. I done put the thing back on the thing. Okay. Bored. Motherfuckers get bored. They're sitting around the house. Maybe they haven't replaced you yet. It's the weekend, day off, holidays, whatever the case may be. They have absolutely nothing to do. The other hoes that they on they line, they ain't picking up. They busy, or maybe they got another man and they're the side dude, or whatever the reason may be. They're sitting on the couch. They have nothing else to do. Why not call you? She's crazy about me, right? She's a pick me, right? She'll answer even though I've been gone for 3 months straight. She's gonna answer. All I gotta do is send her a snap, say something funny, send her a gift, a meme, whatever, give her a compliment or two. She's back in. For real? Like, for real, or not? Like, yeah. People get bored and need something to do. You're gonna be the muse. You're gonna be on the hotline. I don't think this is very smart. Like, you don't get bored and then decide to come interrupt my life. Like, I got shit going on. Like, you left, so now I'm leaving. I've checked out at this point. You don't come back because you have nothing better else to do. You don't come back because the other bitch you thought you was upgrading with is acting a fool or didn't turn out the way you thought it was going to turn out. Or maybe you just decided to go live the single life and then, it's not what you thought it was going to be. You run into a bunch of lemons or a bunch of catfish coochie smelling hoes. Like, you don't get this privilege to come back when you're bored. If you left, stay there. Which kind of ties into this one. I actually kind of put them together. I'm going to shorten this up because the sentence is too damn long. But I got my handy dandy notebook. Let me see if I can abbreviate this because this ain't what we doing. Well, actually, I kind of already touched on it, but I'm going to just scribble it down anyway. I can't spell, y'all. I just put it anyway, even though I kind of already touched on it. Other girls are ratchet. I abbreviated. I had actually some longer and more like. Actually, I put other girls are ignoring him and the relationship failed. But since I ain't got no room, actually I can actually turn this board this way. I got to unscrew a whole. I ain't doing none of that. Not this time anyway. I probably next time because the way my camera set up, it might work better. I don't know. But for today's video, we're just going to leave it the way it is. Other girls are ratchet. He left you. He thought he was upgrading and it didn't work. So now he's bored and he needs cookies. And so now he's going to spin the block and call you because you're desperate. Hold on, you guys. I'm hungry than a motherfucker. I had this in my pocket and now I gotta eat some. Like, this is probably unprofessional, but I'm gonna just let you guys know on this channel, ain't nothing professional about this. This is some stuff you would do with your friends outside. That's how y'all need to like understand. Like, this channel is real and raw. If you got sensitive feelings, if you gonna get on here and argue and debate in the comments, unless it's like a healthy debate and like a, I respect your decision, but I still think this. That's the only type of shit that's going to be going on this channel, down in the comments and everywhere else. We're not disrespecting people. We're not coming at people for their personal, opinions. But the point is, these girls are ratchet. He figured it out. Now he wants to come back. Spin the block. Are you going back? I got to take a bite. I'm sorry. It's ratchet as hell. Anyway, let's move on. Which this one you probably can figure it out on your own, but lonely. This I started to put these together, the bored and the lonely, but they kind of separate. Bored is not quite the same thing as lonely. Lonely is when you hold on, I got a mouthful of food. I'm doing the most, y'all. I'm sorry. Now I need some water. Hold on. Get a zero. Yeah, I got a 0 bar. I love these things, but they're a little on the sweet side. You gotta have some water for these things. Anyway, they're lonely. It's 1 a.m. They ain't got nobody to cuddle with. They're lonely. They might call you or whoever's gonna answer the phone at those hours, and it won't be you. So he wouldn't even be lonely if he hadn't left. He probably left because he was doing some fuck shit. Now he's lonely. I guess whoever he picked, like number 3, it didn't work out. And so now you have nobody. So now you think you can come back like a lost puppy and think that I'm going to, welcome you with open arms. Like, this is kind of like disrespectful. Like, you can't, it's not fair to anybody for you to, like, I don't know, like, are you guys going to stand for this? They made the mistake and left. They have the audacity to come back because shit didn't work out. Now, just think about it. If it worked out with the other girls, he wouldn't even be back. You would still be sitting at home crying, eating ice cream, and watching me trying to get some goddamn self-esteem back to go back out in the world and try again. That's the way I think about it. Like, if this other person that you chose, or if this lifestyle, this bachelor lifestyle that you chose is so good, why are you back here? Obviously it went left, and now I'm your second choice. I'm plan B. I'm good enough now. Before I wasn't, right? Now you settle for, now it's okay. But before we was arguing and you couldn't take it and X, Y, and Z. But now you ready to tolerate. I don't want nobody to tolerate me. You got to be in love with me and want to be with me. Don't just keep me around because you need cookies. You're bored. The other girls didn't work, and now you're lonely. Okay, let's move on. I got about 2 or 3 more. Well, 2 after this one. Hold on. Nostalgia. We all, let's just be honest. We all, I gotta take a bite. I'm sorry. My hand be dry on my motherfucker. I know y'all be talking shit about me in the comment, or getting ready to, because I just started my channel back up. But I don't be looking for real. I wash dishes a whole lot so my hands stay wet. And then when they dry, they get ashy, and sometimes I forget to put the lotion on. But anyway, we've all been here, where you think about the past, you're reminiscing about all the good times. I mean, that's fair, You just memory lane, that's fair. But it's not fair when you walk out on a motherfucker. You know what? That's going to be a whole nother video. But anyway, they start thinking about the past and all the romantic things you've done. And how you treated them and how you made them feel. They get nostalgia. So now they want to come back. They want your good loving. They want your good cooking. They want your good energy. You know what? We're going to make a video about that, about how men harvest women's energy for the free 99. Yeah, that's coming up here within the next 7 days. I'm probably gonna do some couple videos before that because I got some shit I want to push out. But that one right there, we gonna definitely touch on that. Hold up, yeah, I'm home in the mother. Anyway, like I kind of, this one is kind of, a lot of times the women fall victim to this one. Men do too, but women, this is what keeps us from like leaving a no good ass motherfucking man. Nostalgia. This will get you fucked up every time. You're thinking about how good it was in the old days, but that's not the same person anymore. This person has turned into some bullshit that you don't want to deal with no more. They love bombed you in the beginning. They told you everything you want to hear. They sold you all these dreams and empty promises and left or started cutting up. Or you had to leave them because it was just too much going on. And so this is really a female trait, be honest. Now men do too, especially if you was like that bitch and you was bringing the energy, stuff like that. Hold on, my phone. Oh, that ain't important. Anyway, but men do it too. So like when they start thinking about the best lasagna he ever ate that you made, he started thinking about the cookies and how you was swinging off the chandelier and dropping it like it's hot. He started thinking about all, how you the throat goat. He started thinking about all of this and then call your phone. Especially if they, in the mood, they're definitely going to call you and going to say whatever they think is going to work to get you to come over or to get you to do whatever it is they want you to do. Get back in their good graces, basically. But yeah, the past will fuck you up because the past is not the future. The past and the future are not the same. Just because they love bomb you in the beginning, just because they did what the fuck they were supposed to do at first, that don't mean that's who they are now. Obviously, they fell off because now they have to spin the block, right? You wouldn't have to spin the block if things were going right the first time. So now you're thinking about all of the nice things that I've done for you, and now you want to come back because the other girls up here ain't giving what it's supposed to give. They hoes, they thoughts, they doing too much. They're not wifey material, and so now, you know what? We're gonna make a video about that wifey material. But anyway, this is might be number 2. Well, actually, you know what? No, actually, I lied. 1 and 3. You know what? All these ain't like I can't. It's hard. It's hard. 1 is cookies for sure. Like I'm gonna just leave that where it's at. I'm gonna underline it for those who are confused. Actually, I'm gonna add some shit. I'm trying to find a way to write this without sounding ratchet, but fuck it. I went ahead and put throat goat up because they all this go together. Like this number 1, all that's one and the same because it's all, whatever. But number 1 is number 1 today. Everything else is almost as important as the other one, but let's just keep it a stack. They come back for the, Anyway, let's move on. They come back because you let them. 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 You let the fuck them. How they gonna come back unless you let them? They call with the "What's up, big head?" text. Are you picking up the phone or not? Like, you ain't seen this motherfucker since Jesus died. Are you really gonna pick up the phone or not? You gonna play these games? You gonna let him play with you and think it's okay to run off and come back when you damn well please? No. They come back because I ain't gonna call you stupid, but they come back because you opened the door. You said it was okay. You gave off the energy that you're willing to forgive. You might not say it, but just the fact that you're communicating and responding back, that's enough. Oh, well, she's still talking to me. She can't be that mad. Like, that ain't, no. They come back if I ain't, you know what? Y'all get it. I ain't gonna say you're stupid because, everybody's been there. Everybody's done went back to an ex and, because of nostalgia. And you got to realize that's not the same person. That was a representative. That's who they showed you because they was trying to win you over. And then once they felt like they had you, shit started going left. Hold on, my lip dry now. And my handmade lip chap again. I gotta keep that on standby. Anyway, if you let them, they coming. Especially if they need some cookies, which is probably every 2 to 4 business days. Well, the men can answer down in the comments. Well, actually, men shouldn't even be on this goddamn channel low key because this ain't. Well, I don't know. Well, I say that my content it can go both ways, but it just depends on the topic. It just depends on the situation. But my content does. You can reverse some of this stuff, so I don't want you guys to think that like you can't switch the energies around. But anyway, oh Lord, shit stuck in my throat. Anyway, the last one. Undecided. They're undecided. Something went wrong in the relationship, and so now they're not sure whether or not they want you or not. And that's a bad thing because ain't nobody got time for that. That's my slogan for like my entire channel. Ain't nobody got time for that. They're undecided. Something's happened in the relationship to where they're not sure whether or not they want you or not. And so now they're playing games and they're with the other girls. You might not know about it, but they're there. If they're undecided, trust me, they're there. They're not gonna like they're seeing some other girl. They might not be fucking. I wasn't trying to say that. They might not be like stepping out, but they definitely got a work wife or somebody that they're flirting with, that they're, you know what I'm saying, that they're entertaining. That's the word I'm looking for. They're entertaining maybe innocently or uninnocently, but nevertheless, if they're unsure about you, trust and believe their eyes are still open and they're looking for other options. So, if you're here, well, not you're here, but if they're here and they're, not sure whether or not they want to be with you, that's a bad sign because normally that leads to them walking out on you, cheating on you, dogging you out, disrespecting you because, they're not even sure what you mean to them at this point. And so now they're frustrated and they're probably going to take it out on you. And that ain't really what we trying to do. But yeah, these are the main reasons why men spin the block. Don't get caught up because this man need cookies and a BJ. He's bored, has nothing else to do, and you're available and you're still single, or you ain't even gotta be single. You can have a man and they hating and don't want to see you with nobody else, especially if they're bored. They want you to be with them. So they might try to sabotage, you know what? That's gonna be a whole nother damn video. How men sabotage relationships when you don't want their ass no more. But anyway, like you don't get lonely and then start thinking about the motherfucking hamburger helper that I cooked for your ass. Like this ain't got nothing to do with me. I was just trying to think of some type of food that you cook that they like. And then, you know, then you let them come back because they're really, they're still undecided because they left you like they didn't want you. Now they came back, but I'm pretty sure they're still undecided because if they're still in and out, that, you know, that's not a decision. That's a choice. So, but yeah, I'm gonna end the video right here. This is all you need to know about spinning the block. I may not touch on this again in the future somewhere and break it down a little bit more or add some. I really didn't have anything else to add. This is kind of like it, to be honest, but I know later on down the line, you know, the new subscribers or whatever may miss this video and I might need to spin the block. But it's gonna be a while because this is it pretty much for this topic right here. So but anyway, hopefully I don't get demonetized, and if so, I might have to go back and the thing I had up here at first, I don't know if they're gonna trip about that. I didn't add the Y, so like y'all can't come for me because don't come for me unless I send for you. But if it is, I'll see if I can censor out some things, and if not, I'll just redo the whole damn video. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. This is Save Time with Tori, where we save time by not dealing with the bullshit.